All right, 52 weeks of AWS, not AWS, Swift generics, and don't have a ton of time today. So what I'll just do is just talk through a little bit of the docs here instead of doing live coding, and just say a few things about what's going on inside of the generic. So the idea here is that if we go into generics, that it's one of the most powerful features of Swift, generic code. And one of the things that you can do is you can actually not have to worry about types. And so if we scroll down here, this would be a good example. Generic functions can work with any type. And so notice here that this T here is in place. And then notice that if everything is T, it's can be swapped out with whatever it is you need. And so the body of the function is identical to the body of the two ints here. So that's kind of the big takeaway, which is definitely kind of interesting to play around with. And the placeholder T is an example of type parameter. The type parameter specifies a name and placeholder type and are written immediately after the function's name. And you can also do naming type parameters. In most cases, right, the types will have a name. But in the case of the T, it lets you swap things out. So there we go. That's kind of the generics in a nutshell. Lots of languages have them, like C# has var. And I'll see you next week.